Department of Justice has charged 6 senior leaders of Hamas with terrorism and other crimes in connection with the October 7th attacks on Israel. Attorney General Merrick Garland made that announcement yesterday. This marks the first steps by the Justice Department to hold Hamas officials accountable for their crimes against Israeli civilians. U.S. prosecutors said at least 43 American citizens were among those murdered in the attack, and at least 10 American citizens were taken hostage or remain unaccounted for.
Yeah, well, we've been seeing days of protests here in Israel, and now activists, even today, are rallying their numbers for a 4th night of protests. Now, the question is, will all of this anger be heard in the halls of power? Benjamin Netanyahu had already made it clear 2 days ago that he's not going to be budging on one of the major concerns that negotiators have, which is his insistence on maintaining an Israeli troop presence on what's called the Philadelphia corridor. And that's just another name for the southern border of the Gaza Strip as it abuts Egypt's Sinai Peninsula. He says that that's necessary in order to keep Hamas and other militant groups from smuggling weapons in from Egypt into the Gaza Strip. But a lot of folks, including intermediaries in these negotiations, say that is the thing that is standing in front of a deal, and they say that Hamas has flatly rejected having an Israeli presence on that border area. But at the same time, we are finally getting a glimmer of hope from the Gaza Strip. We've heard there have been nearly 200,000 immunizations against the polio disease, which has just recently broken out there with at least one case within the past several weeks. This is thanks to strategic or sort of humanitarian pauses that have been rolling in different districts throughout the Gaza Strip for several days. The Israelis report that this effort is now ahead of schedule. Matt Bradley, NBC News, Tel Aviv.